Hi, we're Kara and Ryan, coming to you live from our rainy backyard. Hi, I'm Kara.
And I'm Ryan. We live in the Triangle, North Carolina, with our son and 2 old dogs. We met and married in California, where I'm from.
I grew up in Virginia and have spent most of my adult life in North Carolina. We moved back to North Carolina from California 2 years ago to be closer to my family. To help you get to know us, we're going to talk about why we're adopting and highlight some of the priorities that guide the way that we parent. Some of our core family values are education, authenticity, family time and relationships, inclusion, and stability.
We've always planned to adopt to share a loving and stable home with a child who needs one. We've always wanted our kids to have siblings so they can share that lifelong support system.
We're really close with our siblings, and their support has been pretty exceptional throughout the different phases of life. Thankfully, we didn't have any fertility issues. And now we're seasoned parents.
Education is important to us. Our son goes to a Spanish language preschool, and the baby will go to the same school. We're saving to pay for our kids' college or trade school if they choose to attend. We always try to be honest with our kids. We answer every question with honest answers and age-appropriate details.
Even the weird ones, like what's the deal with Santa Claus? Like we try to like preserve magic where possible, but also we try to be as honest as possible.
And we encourage self-expression. Our son loves to paint and do chalks.
And tell stories. I'm fortunate enough to work at a company that really values authenticity, and one of the things that I really pride myself on is always creating a safe space for people to share what they honestly think, and that absolutely carries into our home.
We're close with our family, and most of our travel these days is to see them in the coast of North Carolina or Colorado or Virginia. Some of our family hobbies include gardening, bike riding, camping, thrifting furniture,
Singing in the rain.
singing. We're gonna be so wet.
I grew up in a vibrant, multicultural neighborhood in Northern Virginia. We had families who had moved there from all over the world, and all of the kids played together. Shout out if any of you were watching. It was just really awesome, and I didn't realize it then, but that was so foundational to my values around equity and inclusion. I'm Osage Native American on my mom's side. I didn't grow up with any Native customs, but I was really proud of that fact. As we're getting older, we're all exploring our heritage much more deeply.
One of the reasons we moved to the Triangle and selected a Spanish language preschool for our son is to ensure that our kids grow up with people who don't look like them. If we do adopt a child with a different cultural background than ours, we're committed to making sure that they grow up knowing their own culture and background.
One more way that we encourage our kids to be more culturally aware is that we check out library books for every major holiday. It's been a really cool way for him to explore other traditions.
We both work from home and have been with our respective companies for about 15 years. This gives us the flexibility to prioritize our family.
Toddlers are really emotional. But research shows that predictability makes them feel safe and in control, which ultimately reduces meltdowns. So we really strive for that. Our days are predictable, and we have very consistent routines.
We plan social activities every weekend, but we make sure to prepare our son ahead of time.
Sitting out in the rain is a pretty good example of how we parent. You know, we make the best plan we can.
Always be ready for the unexpected.
Yes, we improvise a little.
Yeah.
All good.
We missed swim class last
yeah.
weekend, so we put our swim trunks on and came out in the rain.
How often do you get to play in the rain?
Yeah.
It's cool.
We have a separate video about our hobbies and daily lives. Check that one out too. We're really looking forward to meeting you and hearing about your priorities. Thank you so much for considering us as parents.